Hello, everyone. This is Liz from Knowledge Return. And today I'm going to share an experience from my spiritual journey. I have always had this deep down nagging feeling that I don't want to be bound, held down, restricted, confined, boxed in, limited, or controlled. This feeling is so deep that I know it's an energy signature that was sent with me in this lifetime. It was sent with me to make me go against anything that would make me feel that way. It's an energy of defiance. It's an energy of knowing that I'm limitless, so do not even attempt to bind. Perhaps this is a feeling from ancestors that reside within. Regardless, it's there. This discussion is an example of exploring your darkness and finding a useful tool. This seed and feeling of not wanting to be boxed in actually makes me restless on a physical level. It's a feeling of being uncomfortable in crowded rooms that makes me anxious. It's that feeling I get when someone tells me that I cannot do something that fires me up. It's that feeling of restlessness that I get when it seems like I'm being limited by external forces. It is something I carry within. And there are emotional and physical aspects that are tied to it. So, as part of my spiritual journey, I would explore this. I would explore this feeling and see what anchored it. As I explored, I could not get anything within this lifetime or my life experience that would make me feel this way. So I concluded that this energy, this feeling, is a deep part of me. And that means it may be part of my ancestral energy. I don't know. Regardless, I press on to further evaluate and go through my series of questions about this feeling. How does this feeling benefit me? How does this feeling limit or control me? As I began to evaluate this feeling, I realized that it benefited me more than it limited me. The way that it benefited me was when I was told I couldn't do something that I really wanted to do, I would always find another creative way to do it. I found a way that was out of the normal way of doing something to achieve the result I wanted. This feeling of having something taken away or being restricted from being able to have ignited my creativity, my intent, and the passion to act. There are cases after cases and experiences after experiences where that thought of restrictions made me more creative and innovative in seeking another way. And so that is the plight of many of us. Having to find a new way to get something done or get what we need. Anyway, you see, there are some people that are told they cannot do something, and they will take that as the answer and accept their fate. There are some people that are told they cannot do something, and they will say, I wasn't asking your permission, and push through and do it anyway. And then there are those who are told they cannot do something, and they say, fine. And they end up creating their own way. And it's a way that ends up being better for them in the long run. That restlessness helps me create, and it's necessary. And if necessary, it helps me create my own way. Now, I still don't like to be in very crowded rooms or limited spaces, but I can tolerate them to the point in order to connect with others. I don't get anxious, dizzy, and sweat like I used to. And I don't feel shame when I have to abruptly leave a room if I feel overwhelmed. I don't feel sorry, and I don't feel shame about that anymore. So this is an example of something hidden in the darkness that benefits me. I'm able to harness that energy, integrate it, and utilize it as a part of my life experience that benefits me. I don't let that feeling restrict me from going into places and spaces that are crowded. That's when it doesn't serve me. However, Now I understand it and I recognize the feelings that I get. And yes, there is a bit of protection mechanism in there. Since I can feel other energies, I understand that when there are too many around me, and if I'm sensing one I just choose not to be around, it's my body on alert. I now feel the feeling and survey my environment and take any necessary actions on that current situation. And that may mean setting up boundaries like exiting a room or not engaging with someone. But I'm no longer in a state where I'm anxious to enter the room. I share this so that you understand that when it's said you have to confront your darkness during your spiritual journey, that it's about confronting and that is not about confronting and ripping that darkness out. It's truly about evaluating what benefits you and what limits and controls you. After you are able to determine that, it's about integrating those feelings and skills and whatever it may be into your life experience that serves you. It's about looking at all of those energies within and learning how to balance, integrate, and have an experience that leads you to a path of growth for yourself and your soul. It's about the balance and harmony of your light and dark in a way that benefits humanity.